Hey guys, this is Bailey Stein with Android Authority, and in this video we'll be taking a quick first look at the Meizu 16S. So I just got back from China where Meizu announced the 16S as their flagship successor to the Meizu 16th. Kicking off with design, it's quite obvious that the 16S is mostly just a refinement of the 16th. There are a few changes, however. For example, there's some new colors like this stealthy carbon black model, the cameras have been moved to the top left, and the SIM tray is now on the bottom of the device. There's also no more headphone jack, which, while typical nowadays, might disappoint some users. To be fair though, Meizu's reasoning for needing more internal space does seem pretty sound. The battery on this thing is 3600 mAh compared to 3010 mAh on the Meizu 16th, which is a pretty significant upgrade, which will arguably have a more positive impact. And that's before you consider the Meizu 16S's compact profile, just 7.6 millimeters and 165 grams. The in-display fingerprint reader is also now apparently twice as quick, although it is still optical. The Meizu 16S also supports Face Unlock, which seems to be a better, quicker option. But the biggest upgrade here is undoubtedly the camera configuration. The 16S sports an f1.7 48 megapixel primary camera with OIS, as well as a secondary 20 megapixel camera, which enables up to 3 times lossless zoom. Similar to Google's Night Sight, Meizu now has a new Super Night mode. Basically, it takes up to 17 frames for a single image, combines them while performing some software tricks, and then outputs a, well, hopefully much better low-light photo. On the front, we have a very tiny 20 megapixel camera that supports HDR, as well as an ArcSoft-powered AI beauty mode. We'll need some time to test out these cameras, but they certainly look promising. And onto that full-screen display. It's just wow. As you can see, it's symmetrical and curved without needing a notch or a pop-up mechanism. The bezel is also really minimal. The 6.2-inch AMOLED panel here was actually custom made by Samsung, and it's expectedly really nice with a wide brightness range and rich colors. I must say, I'm coming from the Pixel 3 XL, and I kind of forgot how immersive content can be when it's uninterrupted and well presented like it is here. As for performance, the 16S is packing a Snapdragon 855 as well as 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM. But what I think is much more interesting than those raw specs is Meizu's OneMind 3.0, which is basically just a series of software optimizations. Meizu claims this gives the 16S a slight edge over competitors, while also helping out a bit with battery life. We'll need to test this stuff out more, but yeah, out of the box, this is a really snappy phone. In China, the Meizu 16S starts at 3,200 RMB, or about $476. As for the global market, pricing and availability have yet to be announced. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually traveled about 23 hours each way so that we could cover this device, so be sure to subscribe, check out our website, and remember, we are your source for all things Android.